Hi there, my name is Richard Szachury, and I first like to introduce myself because that's what my mother taught me to do when all my life when I was growing up. Introduce myself, tell a little bit about myself. I'm actually speaking to you right now from my beautiful boat on the Caribbean. I'm in Ontario, Northern Ontario, so the water is too cold yet, but I'm using this as my temporary office, and I'm super stoked I get to be back on my boat. I bought it last year, and I had a choice to make. I really made a choice, much like the choice I made when I enjoyed meeting up with all the people from Empire Network and Prosperity Team. That was a fantastic choice I think I made, much like the one to buy this boat. Why don't we go for a little tour first, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, here is the front of the cabin, and when I actually bought this boat, I was broke. I was broke. I'm an injured worker. I was injured on compensation. Look at this beautiful Bertha sleeping in there, and then we go up the stairs, and so I was broke, and I had a choice to make. I said, my life is like not all that great. Here's the back where we have lots of parties, lots of fun with the kids. I'm not much of a drinker, but we have lots of fun there. My dashboard, captain's seat where I sit in, and what a beautiful view when I'm in the boat. Like when I'm in the boat and I'm out on the water, that there is my special spot. And I lay out there, I suntan, and I think this is actually where I live. In the bush, as you can see, enjoying nature. I love to be in with nature. I was actually a manager at a nursery when I got injured. I don't know, many of you watching this will probably realize that. There's my house under construction. We all have things to do. We all have a lot of projects, and just lately I decided to set all my projects aside, and I'm going to work my Empire Network business and build it. And it came for a certain reason. Like all of us have our reasons why we do stuff. Whoa, do I ever look good and old there? For 56 years old, holy smokes! Man, how age catches up with us all, eh? I'm sure you look in the mirror some days too and you're thinking, wow, how your age catches up with you. So, anyways, I'm sitting downstairs, and I tried to tell you this story earlier on my first video, but my first video, YouTube said it was going to take 2,583 minutes to download. Well, I calculated that out in hours, and I thought, no, it must be a mistake. So I went to town, came back, and yeah, I still had like 1,900 and something, and it was only downloading so slow. So I decided to shoot this video. I'm going to make it a little bit quicker. I was downstairs, and my wife bought me the phone. And when she bought me the phone, I could see the fear in her eyes. Fear. Absolute scared. And she handed me the phone, and I guess I got to back up a little bit here for this story. I was on WSIB. I've been on WSIB for 12 years through 2 injuries, retraining. First one I was labor, second one I trained to be a manager. I was a manager, then a simple, my career was going good. It was going fantastic. I thought life was going fantastic, and then one night, a simple slip on the snow and in a ditch, bang, and there's my life gone. In an instant, I had spinal cord injury. It took a little while to actually figure that out, but with our systems here, and so anyways, there I was with a spinal cord injury, and took me 6 years to recover to what you see today, 6.5 years approximately, and took me a year and a half to learn how to walk, all those kind of good things. But anyways, in the meantime, compensation has got like a grab on you. I don't know if you got something in your life that's got a grab on you. House payment, boat payment. This boat is paid off. As a matter of fact, now it's actually paid off, and I'm just loving it. This year we're going to have a lot of good times in it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the fireworks with all my family. Last year was just jam-packed. We were all up on the deck watching the fireworks from the water, and it was fantastic. So WSAB's got this grab on me, you know, and they like a hold, a really hold, and I didn't know how I was going to get out, you know, like, gee, how do you get out of something like that? And I thought finally, you know, because I was going through appeals, all kinds of stuff, finally, my appeal went through. It took years, but it finally went through, and I thought I was free from them, you know, and then I hadn't heard from them for about 3 months. Like, this just recently happened not too long ago, 3 months or so, and my wife came down the stairs and she handed me a portable phone, much like this baby here that got carried out here. And I could see the fear in her eyes. Like, I know my wife, I love her very much. She's from Mexico. I could see the fear in her eyes, and she handed me the phone, and she said it was WSIB. And at that moment, I was on the treadmill doing my therapy like I do every day, an hour and a half therapy. Like I said, it took me a year and a half to walk, and to learn how to walk properly. I could walk right from the get-go, but to learn how to walk properly without having to think of every step. And you know, that's one of the reasons I love Empower Network so much, and the systems they built, because I don't have to think of every step. They do all the steps for us. That, like, all you gotta do is show up, blog, do what you like to do, share things with your friends, and they do the rest. They do all the office work, they set up. The other night I was so excited, man, I'll tell you. I was so stoked because I was looking on the website, and I was on Prosperity site, and I was with Dee, and Dee, you got me convinced to do this video, and I was looking at all the things they give us, like, and the Empire Network site, and there was just so many things from Prosperity team, the team I'm on that's just rocking and rolling. And I was so excited about all those things that they give you. And the reason for that is because it's going to give me my freedom back. Like, when my wife handed me that phone, and I don't know if you ever had a moment like that when you've seen fear in somebody's eyes. You probably could have seen it when my daughter got bucked off a horse. I was scared. Like, you know, maybe something like that ever happened to you, but you run up and you just, oh my God, you're holding your breath. But thankfully, she was okay. But so my wife handed me the phone. I'm scared to death. My heart stops, and I could literally feel, literally feel the shackles coming on me one by one, by one, by one. Because they have me held down. Doctor's appointments, psychology appointments, trainings, resume writing, you name it. And by the way, I've got a fantastic resume, but I can't work. I can't work a regular job, and that's why I love this so much. This gives me the opportunity to work when I want, how I want, as much as I want, and I can do it around my injury. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Like, I look good. Maybe you think I look terrible, but I look good. I can walk around, but I feel nothing from the neck down. You know, I'm like numb, either numb or on fire. So my wife hands me the phone. I'm feeling this fear. I'm feeling these shackles. And just prior to that, I'd been looking for a way to earn some income online. Something I could do again with my injury, and something just to put a little nest egg away. And I came upon Empire Network. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try that blogging thing. You know, I'm going to really try that blogging thing. And I read about it a little bit, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to sign in. So I got signed in, and I was actually reading it just prior to when she had brought me the phone. And when I was on my treadmill, I was actually reading about it, thinking about it as on the treadmill. And then I get to thinking some more after the phone call with WSIB, which thanks to them, it wasn't nothing serious, just changing management again. I just hate that when they change me from one person to the next to the next. I don't know if any of you have stuff like that going on. See, I got to change hands here for my injury, but any of the stuff going on in your life where you're just changing, never seems to settle. And so I'm sitting there with my computer after, and the fear finally settled out of me, and I'm thinking, I guess that's it. Like, it's one of those aha moments. That's it. I'm doing whatever it takes so I never have to feel those shackles coming back on me. I never have to feel my wife's, see that fear in her eyes, and just you can feel her tension as she's looking at me. I was scared. And so that's it. I went back onto the site. I got all in. Like, I mean all in. They have such a fantastic program there that I dove right into it. I'm now blogging. I'm now on cam. Again, thanks to Dee and thanks to the challenges they have. And, you know, I'm already seeing success in my business. I'm seeing people coming onto my blogs. I'm seeing traffic. I'm seeing leads. I'm seeing all that stuff. And that's all I have to worry about. That's all I do. I just post to a blog or use one of the ones that they have ready, and away I go. I'm off to my life of freedom, and I sure hope you join me. There's links probably all over the site that you're seeing it on. Unless you're seeing it on YouTube, then click the link below, because just get in, read all the way through it, listen to all their stuff. It's more listening than reading, because with Dave and Dave. And thanks to you guys, you're my Goliath Slayers. Thanks to Dee, you're there for me, and Rob, and everybody on the prosperity team. So I guess the final thing I'm going to say, because I got to say it quick, because either this is going to get too long and I get loaded on YouTube so I can pass it around, and my wife's coming home and granddaughter's coming home with a friend. We got to build this a house for her school project after, so I got to get going. But yeah, get in. That's it. If you got something in your life that's holding you back, just think about it. If you got something that's holding you back, that's really holding you back, and you feel shackled, or maybe you feel free, but maybe you don't, just listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to Dave and Dave. Listen to what Empire Network's doing. I'm telling you, this is the next amazing system going. So for now, that's it. Richard Szachury here saying get in, sign. There's my wife, and talk to you later. Bye.